Hi, everybody. I hope you had a nice, restful weekend. I'm going to make this as short as possible. Basically, this week is going to be really easy, really mellow. If you see on this calendar, most of what we're doing this week is the ACT test prep because this class is mostly juniors. There's a handful of seniors. Seniors, I'm not sure if you're going to take the ACT or not, but I know that all juniors need to. Um, and it's in like 2.5 weeks. So what I wanted to do is give you guys a couple of opportunities to just have some sample test questions that are from the ACT organization, because there is a science section on your ACT. So we're just going to do, I've put a schedule on here doing one a day, and I'll get to that in just a second. But first I want to go over what we're doing today on Monday. So you should be watching this video on Monday. The first of every week, you should be watching this video. So I put on here test review. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make another video. By the time I upload this, it'll already be made and on Schoology, that is going over the test. So most of you did really great on it, but there were a couple questions that were frequently missed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the test because I'm doing the same thing in class with my students in person. I'm going to go over the test questions, and if you got something wrong, if you bombed something on your test, then I will make it so you can make corrections. I'll make an assignment on here that you can make corrections on your test questions. Like if you want to redo number 2, let's say, you have to tell me which one you're redoing and what the right answer is and why it's the right answer and not the other answer that you chose. Okay, so you need to be descriptive on your test corrections. For you, it's all going to be electronic. So you'll have to submit the assignment to me by the end of today on Monday. If I don't have your test corrections by the end of the day on Monday, then I can't add those points to your test. Okay, so this is an opportunity for you to get a better grade on your test. But again, I need it by Monday. By the end of the day on Monday. I can give you until the evening, but I have to put my grades in Tuesday morning. So I hope you take advantage of this opportunity because, you know, I just want you guys to all succeed in this class, and I want to give you as many opportunities as you need to feel like you are acing this, to feel like you're really getting the material. Okay. So please let me know if you have any questions about this. I'll be around this morning and this afternoon if you have any questions about the test corrections themselves. And then let me go over the ACT, what this looks like. There's a folder here called ACT practice links. There's 1 through 7, and when you click on this link, it'll take you to this ACT website. Like I said, there is a science section on the ACT, and it tells you here that the actual test contains 40 questions that have to be answered in 35 minutes. And this is the general format of the test. They'll give you a reading passage, and then they'll give you some questions that are going over this. So you don't necessarily need to be a super scientist to score well on this test. This is more about, can you read this and can you synthesize the information and answer the questions? So you'll see here, I've already done this, so that's why it's telling me what the correct responses are. But the way you're going to do this is you're going to read over this, you're going to answer the questions, and then at the bottom there's going to be a button here that says answer, and you're going to click that button after you've answered all the questions, and then it's going to come through and it's going to say, oh, you got this one wrong because of this, right? So if you have the wrong answer, it'll tell you why that's the wrong answer, and then you can click through and you can see, oh, this is why B is the right answer. Okay, so obviously there's no way for me to track whether you guys are doing this or not, but like I said, juniors, you all have to do this ACT. So whether you do these test preps is up to you. I am going to be doing them in class, but this is for your benefit, so you can excel at this ACT and you can feel confident going into it. So I highly recommend it. There's a couple we're going to do this week, and then a couple we're going to do next week. And then the last thing I want to tell you about is this classifying animals activity. So what this looks like, this is going to take 2 days, Tuesday and Thursday. You might be able to finish it in one day, but I'm giving you guys 2 days. It'll be due on Thursday. So this activity is meant for you to basically take a stab at organizing these animals based on what you can tell about them in these pictures. So there's 4 different slides that has different animals in it, and they're all ocean animals, so that's just how it ended up. What I want you to do is read through this carefully, and take note here. You do not need to Google these things and figure out what the actual genus or family or order or anything like that are. So I'm asking you to organize them based on what you think. Like, oh, this kind of looks like this because it has a fin or whatever. So the directions here are for you to select a photo and to cut it. So you can do Control X for it, you to cut it like that to remove it, right? And you're going to go to one of these blank ones and you're going to paste it. And you can put other things on here, like if you want to put the moi and the dolphin together or whatever, you can do that, and you can paste it on here. But read the directions carefully, because I tell you that I want you, part of this is naming the group that you're putting together and then describing down here why you group these things together. Okay, so there are multiple slides on here for you to make lots of different groups. So you make the groups how you see fit, and then you will be done when you've taken all of these animals from these 4 different slides and you put them into these groups. If you need to add another group for whatever reason, you can go up here and click on this plus, but click on the arrow, and then you can click on this slide that says new animal group, and a new one will come up. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That is the major assignment for this week. Like I said, it's a pretty easy week. So get those ACT test preps in. Your classifying animals activity will be due on Thursday. And then we're going to start chapter 24 next week. So I just said your homework for Friday is reading chapter 24 and taking notes. So as always, don't forget to do your attendance on the daily, and message me if you have any questions. I'll be around. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.